funny how life turns around in a circle. Just when you think you're a step ahead, you're back where you started from. You feel life's gravity got a hold on you, trying to pull you from the joy that you worked for. If only you could push beyond these heavy doors, you wouldn't be asking, when is it my time to live? When is it my time to trust again? When is it my time to heal? When is it my time to love again? You ever took a step back and questioned the wrongs that you've done? And ever wondered if you were the cause of your tragedy? Tragedy, yeah. I know it's hard to smell the smoke from the bridges that you've burned, but once you realize your lesson, you can elevate to a special place. If only you could push beyond these heavy doors, you wouldn't be asking, when is it my time to live? Yeah, when is it my time to trust again? And when is it my time to heal? Yeah, when is it my time? Yeah, I need to know, when is it? Oh, I can take the good from the bad, or cry about the things I've never had. I realize I hold the power in my hands, so I choose to walk down the path of destiny. This is where I wanna be. The choice is mine. The choice is mine. When is it my time? Yeah, yeah, yeah. When is it my time to trust again? When is it my time to heal through all of the hurt and pain? My time to love again, yeah. Hey, now is my time. This is my time. Hey, yeah. I claim it right now. It's my time right now. My time, yeah. I need to know when it is my time. Now it is my time. Oh no, no matter what people say, now I know, when is it? Now it's my time.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Atmos in the Morning. What's going on, y'all? How are you? Yes, a little bit late start. We usually start about 8 o'clock, but I got a chance to sleep in a little bit. Actually, no, I didn't. I went on Miss Angie channel and went on there and we talked for a little bit this morning. But how is everyone doing on this Friday morning? Today is January 6, 2023. Let me see who rocking with me this morning. Good morning, Miss Cherie Harris. How are you? Black Diamond, good morning. Nunya, good morning. How are you? Thank you. Let me see who else in here. Let me see. Diva Time. Good morning, Diva Time. Sonya Davis, good morning. A2L, how are you? Latrice B, good morning. Thank you so much for that super chat, Diva. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. So, yesterday we had a really epic live on the Plainest James channel. It was myself, the Queen playing as Jane. Larry and Tim Savage came on the panel and blessed us with his story, and it was really amazing to see how people just had a civilized conversation without no drama, nobody being called out their name. It was just really a great conversation. She runs her channel very respectfully, and shout out to the Plainest Jane, shout out to Tim, shout out to Larry. There were some things that were talked about on the live, right? And I'm the type person where, let's say if I'm in someone else's house and I disagree with something that someone says, I'm not gonna on their panel, grandstand and say, "Oh no, I disagree with that." Sometimes it's not the right place or right time. Now, there's one specific situation where my bro Larry did talk about, we need to mute R. Kelly's music, and I've said it before that I don't believe in muting anybody's music, right? But I understand the reasoning behind it, so that they can stop the money, so that it can stop the funnel of the money that may be financing Joy in her situation. So they feel like if the money dries up, then, she will have to find other sources in order to be taken care of. So I get it from that aspect. However, me being an artist myself, I don't want nobody muting my music. Like I told y'all, I'm the type of person where I can separate the music from the person, right? I cannot stand R. Kelly for everything that he's done to these victims, but still like some of his music. Not the music what he wrote about, where he talking about little girls, but the music that is more spiritual, more uplifting. I Believe I Can Fly, The Storm Is Over, things like that, right? However, it is definitely everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everyone's entitled to express their thoughts and their ideals, and they are to be respected. But that's one thing where I just feel like, what? I'm a little on the fence, but I do understand the reasoning. Okay, so today, y'all, we got some things to talk about. Okay, as y'all know, on this channel, we talk about some of everything. We talk about celebrity news. We talk about things dealing with your health. We talk about things dealing with sports. We talk about some of everything. So I want to start this off, y'all. Y'all know I love to start or get y'all laughing about something, right? Matter of fact, I'm going to start with this right here. So this right here, y'all, should definitely start your morning off with a chuckle, okay? My wife sent this to me last night. Actually, I'll say about 2 o'clock this morning. And when I watched it, I just bust out laughing, okay? I'm going to let y'all see this and tell me what y'all think about it. Okay, hold one moment. Let me do this. This out. Let me pull this up. Make sure y'all can see it. There we go. Can I bring this up? There we go. Let me play it. Hold on. Oh, let me move this out the way. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this down. There we go. Check this out. Let me make sure y'all can hear it. Hold on. IMAX speakers. Okay. Great. Make sure it's unmuted. It is unmuted. All right, here we go. Y'all check this out. Move myself out the way. Hold on, here we go. So y'all can see everything. Okay. Let's keep pausing. Come on, let's go, baby. Come on. What y'all got going on? Damn. All day, y'all so stay. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. We trying to do this right now. Y'all could wait for them damn neighbors. No, come on.
don't know no better, Rev. He don't know no better.
This the wrong better be talking about playing.
He don't know no better.
He don't know no better.
No, he don't know no better.
Somebody need to talk to him.
No, Rev. He don't know no better. Now, I confuse him, but don't confuse. That's all.
I mean, you know,
he don't know better.
Yeah, I know.
He thought he was trying to help.
Yeah, he still got laughing and stuff. I talking about free R. and all this kind of stuff. We can't be having all that.
I know that, but you don't know no better, man. You don't know no better.
Playing.
Yeah, this is serious. You don't know no better.
Hold on, my child was playing, period.
Yeah, he don't know no better. He not
He thought he seen the alligator.
He thought he seen nothing, man. I want to go.
Where you get out, nigga?
He thought he did. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the biggest line in the world.
Hell, he ain't watch that. He made me lose the big bass I had that talk. I got to feed my family with that. Now I lost. I'm not
But ma'am, he didn't mean that.
Well, he got to play with somebody trying to get something to eat.
He ain't no better, little baby.
He got no baby. He ain't gonna no better.
No, you don't.
No, ma'am.
No, y'all can't get out on my baby like that now.
Well, you ain't nothing on your room. You been out here all day, honey. You ain't caught nothing yet. You ain't caught nothing yet. You been out here all day.
Hey, wait a minute now.
All day. At all.
He don't know no better.
He thought he seen that.
He thought he seen something in the water,
He
Rev.
might have could have seen something, but I was trying to baptize him. I was trying to get him into the church. You know, but sometimes you need to learn how when to play and when not to. But see, did it work? Yeah. I'm baptized. You baptized, son. You baptized, but I had to get away from that gator. I don't see that damn gator.
I thought I seen one when he said it. That's why we all throw out. He thought he seen it.
I thought I seen the alligator.
You rather be safe than sorry, though.
You're right. I mean,
Y'all, for y'all that don't understand what just happened, so
my told today for the wrong day for this Lord, no. Come on, let's go, baby. Come on.
What y'all got going on? Damn. All day, y'all chose to stay.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. I'm trying to do this right now. It's gonna be all right.
Y'all could wait for another damn neighbor. No, come on.
oh my God, y'all. So, oh my gosh. All right. So as y'all can see, oh my gosh. So they trying to do a baptism, and the little boy is playing a game, and he tells him that he sees an alligator in the doggone water, y'all. He sees an alligator in the water, and obviously the pastor jump up out the water and he drops the tube in there. There's a lady on the side who trying to catch some fish. She man, listen. Listen, y'all. Truth is, I don't know nobody that's gonna stay in the water when they hear, ooh, I see an alligator over there. So,
Rev, you don't know no better, Rev.
let me pause this. Okay, I just wanted to give y'all that just to give y'all something funny to laugh about this morning, man. Before we get into this stuff, okay? Oh man, okay, that was it. So, y'all, let's talk about this here. There was a very, very serious situation that happened in a football game the other night between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. There was a injury that happened to a football player named Damar Hamlin. I'm sure y'all have heard about this. Let me go ahead and bring my screen up a little bit so y'all can actually see this more clearly. There we go. So as you can see here, this player right here that you see in the blue, he actually hit another player, and then he collapsed. They said that he had cardiac arrest. They had to revive him on the football field and get his heart back pumping. And they got him to the hospital, where there is some positive information coming out. It says here that the doctors who have been caring for Buffalo Bills, Damar Hamlin is his name, at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, provided a welcome update on Thursday. Let me just change over my mic. Let me make sure my mic is set. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me. Hold on. Bear with me. Let me move this over. Okay, see. Y'all can hear me now. Okay, here we go. So as y'all can see here, that he... Let me make sure y'all good. Okay, y'all can see. It says here, provided on Thursday, told reporters that Hamlin has woken up and demonstrated that he's still neurologically intact. Hamlin, who suffered cardiac arrest on the field during Monday night's game against the Cincinnati Bengals, was unable to squeeze his hands of those close to him was able to squeeze the hands of those close to him and communicate, even asking which team won the game. So when he came out of, coming out of the situation, he does remember that he's a football player, and he did ask. The first thing he said, y'all, was who won the game. So that just lets you know how committed some of these football players are, even at their lives being risked, right? So shout out to him. Hold on, let me get my... Okay, there we go. Yeah, shout out to him. Let me also read here. It says, Hamlin's progress represents a significant step in his recovery and has been met with joy in countless people in the football world. However, his doctors made clear that he still has a long ways to go. As a result, when asked whether or not Hamlin would ultimately return to the football field, they said it's too early to know. That said, according to Tom Pelissero, NFL Network, they believe it's at least among the range of outcomes which might not have been in the case a couple of days ago. So you see here, it says it's entirely too early to have that conversation. He's still critically ill and in the ICU. But listen, shout out to the doctors. Continue to pray for him and his family. But for him to wake up and say, hey, who won the game? And is able to have some type of motion, that is definitely a blessing and some good news to hear. Okay, just continue to pray for him that he makes a full recovery. Okay. Now, I do have a question for the ladies. Okay, and I question why this has been brought back up, but it has. And so I'm just gonna ask y'all. So apparently there's this story that came out that I think a lot of y'all may already know. But Gabrielle Union says that she felt entitled. Let me say that word one more time. Says that she felt entitled to cheat on her husband since she paid all the bills. Hold on. Okay. She felt entitled to cheat on her husband since she paid all the bills. I think that's a bunch of bull crap. Because the first time a man comes out and says, I pay all the bills, so I should be able to cheat, it's going to be World War III. Right? My question is to the ladies. If you feel like it's okay to cheat if you make more money than your husband, I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you agree with Gabrielle Union. If you disagree, put a 2 in the chat. If you agree it's okay to cheat if you make more money as the wife, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like no, that's bull crap, put a 2 in the chat. It says here in this article that Gabrielle Union has confessed that she used to feel entitled to cheat on her ex-husband, Chris Howard, since she paid all the bills. The Bring It On actor was married to NFL player Chris Howard, 47, from 2001 to 2006, and apparently shared a dysfunctional relationship. Gabrielle, who is now 50, described indefinitely as the spoils to riches, was able to trace the damaging habit back to her father. Speaking to actor Dax Shepard on his podcast series called Armchair Expert, the film star recalled and thinking, I was paying the bills, I was working my ass off, and I felt like that's what comes with it. Ooh. Wow. She added that like my dad before me, whoever has the most gets to do whatever the hell they want, is what I thought. Looking back on their 5-year marriage, Gabrielle described the relationship as stupid and something that should have never gotten out of the dating phase. She alleged that Chris also cheated during their marriage, telling Dax neither of us felt like our marriage should get in the way of our dating. She laughed, part of it keeping up with his activities. I was like, oh, that's what you're doing? Oh, you're going to feel this. You're going to feel this one. Explaining why she ended up in a marriage with a fellow football player, Gabrielle analyzed herself as someone who had been horny for validation. She admitted having certain kinds of guys like me and want me made me feel like I was worthy and good and valuable and deserving. As a result, Gabrielle said that she and her ex-husband not one thing in common, no morals, no values, no scruples. After splitting from Chris, Gabrielle went on to marry NBA star Dwayne Wade in 2014, and 4 years later in 2018, and Dwayne, who is 40, welcomed their daughter, Kavia, via surrogate. Gabrielle is also a stepmother to Dwayne's 3 other children, Zaire, Zaya, and Xavier. Meanwhile, Chris had no hard feelings towards Gabrielle, despite everything they went through together. On E! News, he said, what do I do? What I do is that she appears to be very happy. What I know is that she appears to be very happy with her new family, and she's continued to do very well with her career and activism. I wish her and her family nothing but the best. So let me. Chris told emerging vets and players of his relationship with Gabrielle. After I retired, I got married to an up-and-coming actress, and I was still trying to find my identity. I still had this professional athlete mentality. I was still partying and abusing painkillers. By 2005, my wife and I were leading separate lives, and quite frankly, I was still living my life of an NFL player, even though I was retired. We separated in 2005, and our divorce was finalized in 2006. Chris has been engaged to his partner, Sonia Arena, since 2009. So let me tell y'all something. There's something called KARMA. Karma. Okay? Some people don't believe in karma. Some people do. Your preference. Her karma came back to her. Now, I'm sure Chris Howard's karma came back to him also. But the reason why her karma came back to her is because the same way she cheated on her husband, her new husband, Dwayne Wade cheated on her. Now, you might say to yourself, well, Atmos, she said that they didn't have any connection and they didn't have any morals and they didn't have any scruples or whatever the heck a scruple is. So it's okay because they weren't emotionally connected, and she said it should have never got out of the dating phase. Well, what's the excuse for this new husband? What's the excuse for Dwayne Wade? From what we see, they have like the perfect marriage. They always doing things together. They both athletic. They work out together. They hang out together. They play basketball together. They go get their little daughter dresses together or their son dresses together. I mean, they do it all together. They are side by side with the public scrutiny of how people feel about the little boy wanting to be a little girl and all that. They stick together. They side by side. They're not on the opposite side of the fence. So if you say that you now have everything that you want in a marriage and you still, you get cheated on this time. You would think that maybe she would go a different direction as far as the type of dudes. I'm not going to date no athletes. Maybe I been there, done that with the football player. I'm not doing no bad. I don't know. You can't tell people who to date, who to marry, right? However, you reap what you sow in everything. If it don't come back to you, it's going to come back to you through your kids. Or it's going to come back to you through your grandkids. Or it'll come back to you through a niece or a nephew or a brother or a cousin or somebody. So I'm going to just say this. Don't cheat on nobody. When you young and you being stupid, yes, people cheat. Yes, people, are trying to sow their royal oats, if you may say. Yes, they're both celebrities and stars and women getting thrown at the men everywhere you go and men probably throwing themselves at Gabrielle everywhere you go. I get it. But if you're going to cheat, don't get married. And I once heard from someone that if you're not married, you're single. Someone told me that. They told me that. They said, listen, if you're not married, you're single. Now, people take offense when I say that because they say, well, me and my boyfriend, we've been together for 25 years and it's common law marriage. Right. Okay. Point is, if you are not married, legally, you're single. So you do whatever the hell you want to do. However, people, they do what they do. But I just don't think that you should be, cheating in your 40s and going into your 50s. I don't get that. Like, you would think you kind of grow out of that kind of thing. And why would Gabrielle Union even bring this thing back up? What's the purpose? And this thing happened so long ago. Why bring it up to today? As recent as yesterday. Why bring it up? Why bring up? Just imagine being her ex-husband. Do you think he really wants to sit around and talk about the fact that his ex-wife cheated on him? Although now she's saying, yeah, he cheated on me too. But at the end of the day is her voice is obviously louder than his. What's up, Tias? What's up? Latrice B, 2B, Black. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Thanks for coming in. So I don't think this is something that you want to talk about and bring up. That's just my opinion. Okay? Moving right along. This story right here breaks my freaking heart in half, y'all. Let me just enlarge this so y'all can see it more clear. So, 8 family members. Let me pull this over a little bit. There we go. 8 family members were killed, or let me say, unalived, in Utah, M-word suicide after the wife sought a divorce. Y'all heard me right. 8 family members were unalived in a Utah M-word /suicide after the wife sought for divorce. Ladies, y'all need to start getting mental evaluation checks on these dudes before y'all marry them. Okay? It says here, A Utah man fatally shot his 5 children. Hold on. A Utah man fatally shot his 5 children. Then he killed the mother-in-law and his wife, and then killed himself 2 weeks after the woman filed for divorce. According to authorities and public records. Police also revealed during a Thursday news conference that the officers investigated the 42-year-old man and his family a couple of years prior, suggesting possible earlier problems inside the household. Enoch Police Chief Jackson Ames did not elaborate. Investigators know about the divorce petition, but not whether it was the motivation behind the killings, Mayor Jeffrey Chestnut said. The killings rocked the small farming town of Enoch in southern Utah, about halfway between Salt Lake City and Las Vegas. It's in one of the fastest growing areas of the country, and communities of new homes are made up primarily of large families that belong, like most in Utah, to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, known widely as the Mormon Church. The deceased were members of the faith and well known in the town. Many residents served in the church alongside the members of the slain family and went to school with the children, city officials said. This is a tremendous blow to many families who have spent many nights with these individuals who are now gone. City manager Rob Dotson said the community was feeling the loss. They're feeling pain and they have a lot of questions. Officials said but they believe that Michael Hyatt killed his wife, his mother-in-law, and the couple's 5 children, which appeared to have gunshot wounds. Court records show that Tasha Hyatt, 40, filed for divorce on December 21st. Her lawyer said that Thursday that Michael Hyatt had been served with the papers on December 27th. The reasons for the divorce were unknown, in part because Utah law keeps details of the divorce proceedings sealed from the public. Tasha Hyatt and other members of the family were seen the night before the killings at a church group for young women. Chestnut said that police were dispatched to the family's home Wednesday afternoon for a welfare check after someone reported that she had missed an appointment earlier in the week. The victims were found inside the house. The children, 3 girls, 2 boys, ranged in age of 4 to 17. Authorities said that the other victims, Tasha Haight's 78-year-old mother, Gail Earl, the family mass killings has become a disturbingly common tragedy across the country. In 2002, there were 17 of them, according to the database compiled by USA Today, the Associated Press, and Northeastern University. 10 were murder-suicides and 14 were shootings. The database defines a mass killing as 4 or more people slain, not including the assailant. James Park, who represented Tasha Haight in the divorce case, said that she had not expressed any fear that her husband would physically hurt her. She declined to elaborate, citing the investigation into the killings. He said that he met with Height only twice, most recently on Tuesday, and that she was an incredibly nice lady. The White House said in a statement that President Biden and First Lady Jill Biden were mourning with the Enoch community. It called for further steps to reduce gun violence. Now, the leading cause of death for children in the United States. Y'all, gun violence is the leading cause of death in the United States right now. The leading cause of death. That's crazy. The house where the victims were found was decorated with Christmas lights in all the neighborhood of newly built single-family homes on a ridge overlooking Enoch. It has a view of houses with snow-covered roofs and mountains in the distance. Half of the surroundings block was cordoned off by police tape. The town is in the outskirts of Cedar City, a historically agricultural area being transformed by new subdivisions. Y'all, this right here, it's a nightmare. I can't imagine what the mind frame of a father is, not only to kill your wife, but to kill your 5 children, to look at your 4-year-old at whatever age up to 17 and pull the trigger 5 times, one by one. I don't know what kind of Jesus you got in you doing something like that. But this is the world that we live in, y'all. This is the world that we live in. And I don't know if sometimes these people get these religions and they say, well, God gave you to me, and if I can't have you, nobody gonna have you type person. I don't know, but I don't condone killing your family. If you're gonna take somebody out, take yourself out. Them doggone babies should not have been killed because you couldn't handle a situation as an adult. So sometimes I just like to show y'all how crazy this world is. Some of the things that's really going on out here. Prayers up for that church, for that community, for the family members that did survive. Prayers up for them. Prayers up for them. Okay. So y'all, here's something else that's definitely insane. Okay. People don't pay attention no more to what's going on in the world. Okay. This is a video here that shows how people, I guess this was an experiment, but when you watch this, you'll clearly see what's happening. And I want you to see how people really pay attention to what's going on around them, or how they don't pay attention to what's going on around them. I want you to check out this video. Let me give y'all some sound. Hold on. Listen to this. Watch this. I'm going to pause this. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all saw wrong with this video. Somebody tell me what you see wrong with this video. Type it in the chat, please. Somebody type it in the chat. What you see wrong with this. For those of y'all that just popped in, I'm going to play it again. What the hell is wrong with this world? What is wrong with this world? What is wrong with society? That couldn't be me. I just can't watch somebody snatch a freaking kid right in front of my face, go into an alley, and not say, hey, what the hell you doing? And go see what's going on. These people... Let me see some of y'all comments. Nunya said people wrong. They minding their business. Nobody reacted to seeing someone possibly getting kidnapped. So nobody ran after the kidnapper. They're not going to do nothing. Oh, hell no, Americans are wrong. People see what happened and kept going about their merry way and did nothing to help. Then when they read in the newspaper on tomorrow, a kid was kidnapped on this street in broad daylight. And then somebody said, oh, you know what? I think I did see someone actually, but I was on my way to work. Or I was in the middle of a conversation. Y'all, we need to start paying attention to what's going on around us. Says here, it's sad because the same ones that just keep walking or ignoring it are always the main one that get in front of the media to try to get attention. Yeah. Or 15 minutes of fame. Yes. This is crazy, y'all. Start paying attention to what the heck is going on around you. Okay? Now, I want y'all to understand that I've been doing this reporting on this R. Kelly saga now and other things for a couple of years now. Okay, going on 3 years. And people don't know what us bloggers go through behind the scenes. People don't know how people will try to hack into your account. People will post up fake stuff about you. I just got this message this morning from some page. I'm gonna pull it up so y'all can see. The page is called Angelo Clary is a Pimp at Clary's for Prison. It says they sent me a direct message on Twitter. It says here, Angelo also sleeps with his own daughter, Azriel. Somebody sent this to me at 6:04 a.m. Okay? They got a little picture right here where it says lock up the Clarys and all this stuff. Then they sent another message that said, allegedly, you and your boy Angelo are gay lovers. I bet you two sleep together every night. I don't understand people. Like, do people have nothing else better to do with their time and their life than do something corny and cheesy and worthless as this? I don't understand people. I just don't get it. Right? Who has the time to sit here and do this? Who has that time? Obviously somebody. If y'all see this page here, feel free to report the page. I am reporting it myself. Here it is. Angelo Clary is a pimp. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that page, but don't like it's. I'm gonna report the messages later. But listen, people are crazy. But y'all, listen. That's really all I have for the day, right? I want y'all to have a blessed day. Don't let nobody get to you. Don't let nobody frustrate you and get you out your hookup. I want you to have a blessed day at work. Have a blessed day with family. Do something nice for yourself. Do something good. Go out and have a nice little dinner, a nice little lunch or something to yourself. And, just enjoy yourself. Enjoy being alive. Enjoy living life. Find somewhere that you've never been this weekend and go to a local museum or something in your area. Do something different. Okay. But I want y'all to have a blessed day. And be good to each other. Okay. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.